Hi everybody, I'm Steve, and as you can tell, I'm here at the Hollywood Bowl. And if you look real close, you can see the Hollywood sign up there in the hills, right behind the Hollywood Bowl. I had forgotten until I looked at some of the signs on my way up here that the Beatles played here back in 1964. Anyone see the Beatles in concert here or anywhere else?
And I just discovered that you can watch part of their concert right here at the Hollywood Bowl Museum, and the museum's free. I'm going to show you inside the museum, and then at the end of this video, I'm going to show you the Beatles' stars on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Thanks for joining me on another trip down memory lane.
My very first concert was here. I was a teenager, couldn't even drive. I had to have a friend with a license drive me, and I saw Janis Joplin in 1969. It's still my favorite concert of all the concerts I've seen here over the years and all the concerts I've seen anywhere over the years. It was unforgettable. She's unforgettable, and that concert was unforgettable. Do you remember your first concert, who it was, and where you saw it? I would love to know down in the comments section, especially if you happen to have seen your first concert here. And that would really be cool if you also saw Janis Joplin here, or the Beatles, or Elton John, or any of the hundreds of other pop and rock groups that have played here over the years. But today I'm here because this park is open, or the bowl is open for free during the day, during certain hours. Definitely check before you come. You can come here and walk around the grounds. There's a museum. I had no idea that there was a Hollywood Bowl Museum. I was looking at the sign and it didn't open until 1984, but even since 1984 I had no idea that there was a museum here. I'd forgotten that so many movies and TV shows have been filmed here over the years. I mean, the list is really long. I'm guessing probably over 100 movies and TV shows. Can you think of any? Do you have any favorites that you remember that were filmed here? So how often do you get to do something this cool for free in Los Angeles or anywhere? You know, it's funny, I've never seen a picture with the Hollywood sign behind the Hollywood Bowl. I'm sure there probably are pictures out there, but I've just never seen one. And I'm not even all the way to the top. This is a huge amphitheater.
Before I head over to the museum, I'll pan around so you can get an idea of how large this space is. And check out the seating area. Isn't that cool? It's very different than most concert venues. And did I mention that parking is also free here during the day when you come to visit the museum? If you're coming for a concert, you have to pay for parking, but during the day it's free when you come to visit the museum. I don't know about you, but even if the bowl didn't have a museum, I would still come here just to walk around the grounds. It's a beautiful setting and so full of history. At first I thought these were old school phone booths, then I got closer and realized they were charging stations. I've never used one before or even seen one before. How about you? Cool idea though. On the way down the hill to the museum, they have this poster that lists just some of the many entertainers who have performed here over the years. The Beach Boys, Johnny Cash, The Doors, Bob Dylan, Grateful Dead, Jimi Hendrix, the Mamas and the Papas, the Rolling Stones, Sonny and Cher, Simon and Garfunkel, the Carpenters, Elton John, Pink Floyd, James Taylor, and even the Jackson 5. Wow, John Denver, one of my all-time favorites, Whitney Houston, Madonna, Prince, and the list just goes on and on and on. If you're a music lover, then this is definitely a bucket list trip. The museum and gift shop are pretty small, but you could still end up spending quite a bit of time here, watching and listening to many of the performances, and just reading about the history and the architecture and all of the people who have performed here over the years, and the movies and TV shows that have filmed here over the years. And they have a second floor upstairs with changing exhibits.
Look how beautiful this is. Unfortunately, the fountain is not working this morning. So how many of you have been here to the Hollywood Bowl Museum? And how about your first concert? Do you remember your first concert like I do?
How funny, I didn't know that New Kids on the Block were even still performing. This busy street is Highland Avenue, and just a couple of blocks south is Hollywood Boulevard. To visit the Beatles stars on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, you can either walk the short distance, it's about half a mile to a mile, from Highland Avenue to Vine Street along Hollywood Boulevard, or you can hop on the Metro Rail right at Hollywood and Highland, and the very next stop, going east, is the Hollywood and Vine station. The Beatles each have their own star right in front of Capitol Records on Vine Street, just a block north of Hollywood Boulevard. And Capitol Records is just as much a Hollywood landmark as the Hollywood Bowl. So thanks for watching and subscribing, everyone. And until next time, thanks for sharing the memories.